everybody, we're back. It's time to do passage 49, and today we're going to read the passage, and then we'll go over the corrections that need to be made, and then you can stop tape and rewrite your passage, getting those corrections, doing your very best with those corrections, and then we'll come back together and check it. All right, so passage 49. Olivia answers Feste. Now, you remember yesterday, Feste had asked Olivia if her brother's soul was in hell. And let's see how the conversation, the next turn that the conversation takes. So Olivia answered, "No, fool, it is in heaven." "Well, then only a fool would mourn, my Madonna, for heaven is a wonderful place," concluded Feste. "You lighten my mood with your levity, dear Feste." Okay, guys, so as we look at this passage, we want to make sure that we're watching out for those new changes of speaker, because that's always going to be a new paragraph. You're going to place commas correctly for your quotes. You're going to place commas for direct address. You're going to identify a compound sentence. And remember, in the last passage, we noted that a compound sentence would have a comma before the fanboy or the coordinating conjunction. And we would noted that there would be a subject and a verb on each side of that coordinating conjunction. Now, you'll also have more commas for quotes and direct address. So just watch for those. You are going to use quotation marks. In this passage, fool is capitalized because it's actually Feste's title. Fool is one of the roles or jobs that was common in Shakespeare's day. So you're going to capitalize fool, and you're going to capitalize Madonna. Madonna is a title, again, for Lady Olivia. As you can see, Feste really likes to vary his word choice. You're also going to see in this passage often confused words like then and then. So then is an adverb telling when or under what conditions an action occurs. Than is a conjunction used to compare two items. So my dog is bigger than your dog would be the way that you'd use than, where then is if I go to the circus, then I will buy popcorn. So it tells under what conditions you'll do a certain action. And then homophones your and your. You know that your is possessive. Your dog just ran out in the street. And then if I said, you're helping your dog, right? The you are is the contraction with the apostrophe that takes the place of a for you are. All right, so stop the tape now. Rewrite your passage and make sure you watch for these corrections, and we'll come back together and check to see how well. All right, corrections for passage 49. Here we go. So Olivia answered. We know that's going to be a new paragraph. We know that Olivia should be capitalized, and we know that this is the narrator talking. So we're going to put a comma here to show where the narrator stops talking. We're going to add quotations. And we're going to capitalize no because it's the first word of a sentence. We're also going to put a comma here after no because remember when we talked about introductory words or phrases, we always put a comma after them. We also have direct address here. No, fool, and a new comma. It is in heaven. Now, the it here refers to her brother's soul. We also know that heaven is a specific place, so we're going to capitalize heaven as well. So Olivia answered, no, fool, it is in heaven. And then we're going to close quotes, and we know here we're changing speakers because he's arguing with her now. Well, then only a fool would mourn. He's saying it's silly for you to be mourning. So we're going to capitalize that first word of a sentence, but before we get ahead of ourselves, let's put quotation marks and start a new paragraph because Feste's now speaking. Then only a fool would mourn my Madonna. Oh, there's another direct address. So we're going to set it off with commas. Only a fool would mourn my Madonna, for heaven is a wonderful place. Now, here, if we look, only a fool would, so fool is the subject, would is a helping verb, mourn is the action verb, and then it's a direct address. And then here we go, we've got another coordinating conjunction here. So let's see, can we find the subject, heaven, and the verb is? Heaven is a place, right? Wonderful describes place. So heaven is a wonderful place. So I know that tells me that this is a two independent clauses joined by a CCC team. Which part of the CCC team is missing? That comma, right? So there's that CCC team. For heaven, oh, and we need to capitalize heaven because it's a specific place. Heaven is a wonderful place. Comma, close quotes, concluded Festi. Let's capitalize Festi. Now the conversation changes again. We're going back to Lady Olivia speaking. And so we're going to start a new paragraph, open quotes, underline to show that we're capitalizing. You lighten my mood with your levity. Now, levity is lighthearted joking, or you can bring levity to a situation by saying something funny that kind of makes people not take it so seriously, or laughing. So she says, you lighten my mood with your levity, dear Festi. And we're going to capitalize Festi, and we're going to close quotes. All right, as always, go on Google Classroom and email me with any questions that you have, or just post them on Google Classroom under this week's passages. Happy grammaring.